Welcome back to the Texas music scene, y'all. My man, Jack Ingram, is up now with a Texas musician that you need to check out if you haven't already. What you got, Mr. Ingram? Bring it on.
Muchas gracias, Ray. Super talented singer-songwriter Susan Gibson is our featured artist this time. We're all big fans of Susan's around here. Her 2014 release, The Second Hand, live at the Bugle Boy. She appropriately kicks it off with a song she wrote called Wide Open Spaces, which went into the global phenomena stratosphere, courtesy of the Dixie Chicks. Susan's much more than a polished songsmith and a bona fide hitmaker. She's a damn good performer, too. You should check her out at a live music venue near you.
Hold a hand out, toss out a few seeds, stop trying to figure out which birds I'm gonna feed. Already living in the promised land, and the clock is ticking, God is in the second hand.
The Second Hand is a song that I wrote after recovering from a car accident where I'd broken my arm. And when I could get my strum back, that was the little riff that I came up with, and I was so grateful for it. I was very relieved to be playing again. Very relieved. I had kind of blown my whole identity as a traveling musician in one moment of a car wreck. And so just, you know, it's funny when those things happen, you just get grateful for the smallest thing, and I was grateful for this, you know.
Hold a hand out, toss out a few seeds, stop trying to figure out which birds I'm gonna feed. Already living in the promised land, and the clock is ticking and God is in the second hand.
We recorded that in October of 2013. It came out in February of 2014. I love it. It's the first time I've ever done a live album. I thought it would be easier, and in some ways it was easier than doing a studio record. I had a great band to work with, and that venue was fantastic. So it was the best, and the crowd was awesome, you know. It's all people that I love dearly that were there. So it really, the energy is there on the record.
What it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs wide open spaces, room to make her big mistakes. She needs new faces, she knows the high stakes.
You know, when I'm writing songs, I'm thinking in terms of, do I want to hear myself say this every night? You know, I mean, I'm trying to write more geared towards my own mental health. And what do I want? What's my message, and what do I want to say to myself every night? And I think a lot of that was involved in picking the songs for the live record.
When your body has betrayed you, you don't let that spirit die. Don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it get the best of you.
The other song is called The Best of You. I had been invited to write a song for a breast cancer benefit. And in between the time of getting hired to play the benefit and the benefit, I had an 8-month window to write this song. And in that time, my mom got diagnosed with cancer and did the treatments for about 5 months. And I was really at a loss for what to write. I had nothing good to say about surviving cancer. Sometimes you get a divine shift in perspective, even if it's just a couple degrees. And I thought, what would my mom tell me if she saw me sitting here right now? And so this really was from my mom's perspective, telling me to cheer up, buck up, and do your favorite thing in the world to do.
I still bear the scars of my time behind the monkey bars, more on my brains than on my body.
On the Chin Up record, the song Chin Up is a solo banjo song, and I wasn't playing banjo very much, and it's kind of slow, and it's kind of melancholy, which that wasn't really my intention of the song, but that was my level of playing on the banjo. With the studio record, I had a chance to work with Dan Barrett over at Rubicon Studios, and he has a really great pop sensibility about him. You know, it came out with so much more vitality than even when I play it live now on the banjo. It's kind of a pop song now with that recording, but it's still true to the idea of the song. I always say this, I play a lot of house concerts. Imagine the smallest venue you've ever been in and then cut that in about half. Some house concerts are 15 or 20 people. And there is something about being able to make eye contact with every person in the room where you can see what songs resonate, what line the girl goes to her boyfriend on. You know what I mean? I need that. That is my feedback as a songwriter. I think of my audience as being the finest grade sandpaper that go over my songs when I'm done with them. And again, help me hone my craft as a writer, because there's no hiding from people when you're in their living room. The stage might be their fireplace hearth. There's no separation between you and the audience. And I need that. That's what I need as an artist.
The clock is ticking,